What's going on, y'all? This your boy Rich here, back with another video. Today we are going to be looking at what inspired Daddy Cool on Family Music Life Deconstructed. First off, Happy New Year. It is 2022, and we're going to be taking it to a higher level as always. Always good to see another year on the calendar. It kind of reinvigorates me creatively, and subconsciously, and I'm always excited about something new. So when it comes to Daddy Cool, I knew I wanted to rap fast somewhere. I was out one night and I came home and it was about 3 a.m. and instead of going to sleep, I was feeling inspired. So I wanted to try to make a beat. So I was going on this dig and I come across an artist named Boney M, and the song is called Ma Baker. Here's how it goes. Shit is incredibly hard, but I didn't hear it as a sample possibility. I heard it as something to put in my disco rotation, because I love disco music and everything from the 70s, and it's all really interesting. So like any good sample producer, from there I'm like, well, what else they got? So I came across Daddy Cool, and that's one of their songs, and it had all the dramatic strings, it had the backup singers, the guy with the deep voice, and I was like, here we go. This is what I was looking for. So I whipped up some trap style drums and some like thumping, pounding ones, like it was almost like a marching band type feel. And I just cut the song all the way up, from using parts of the intro to like the breaks at the end, to the middle of the song, just all combining it back into its own kind of concoction. I remember wanting to talk about how I used to think I was the man, like I was Big Daddy Cool, like Diesel from wrestling. And I knew I had to rap fast, but I wanted to do it just like it was reflective. I want to talk about stuff I did and stuff that happened, like girl best friends falling out because they both wanted to date me. At the same time, I promise there was space between them both, was not being trash. Mind you, this is like my sophomore or junior year of high school that I'm talking about. So at those times, I was thinking I was the flyest, I was the absolute man, but looking back, I wasn't. However, the Daddy Cool element was me supposedly having everything figured out, but I was so young it wasn't actually possible for me to have it all figured out. Even to this day, life is always a new challenge. You never know what it's going to throw you. When I first recorded it, it is just as you hear it. There's a small hook and one long verse, and then the hook again. I bounced it, played it for my boy Alex, and he was like, why don't you just leave it like that? And then I thought, that's a great idea, because in writing another verse for it, I could have made a mistake and tried to force it. And then I listened to it more and more and more in the current way it was, and I convinced myself that it being this freestyle of sorts worked. Like, this was like maybe 2015 when I did this song, so this wasn't something that people were doing as much. Now that's kind of a common thing. So I was like, man, I could use it like a dope interlude or something. I wish I made this beat in like 2019 or after, because it would have gone even harder, because I would have figured out how to make the bass and the drums work together better. But as I've said for much of the album, a lot of this is raw ideas technique wise, with me trying to fill in any shortcomings with the rhymes and the energy. Like, there's stuff on the album like Early Morning Dreamin', and that shit isn't close to studio quality. But I wanted it to maintain this raw, rugged feel where it sounded like somebody hungry, and like the right person heard it, it'd be like, oh, okay, like what if we actually gave them the correct tools to get it done? And I think, songs like Early Morning Dreaming have their own charm because of that. And I haven't gone back and tried to re-record them or anything. I'm just gonna like leave them how they were, because that's how the art is just gonna live. To wrap it up, Daddy Cool grew out of my life as a young man into this dope freestyle over a disco sample that I thought was crazy. That's pretty much it. But thank you guys for watching another episode of Family Music Life Deconstructed. We're definitely gonna be back with a beat breakdown for this video. We'll get more in depth to my thoughts on that, and a lot more stuff coming at you. Anyway, my name is Rich. Make sure you like this video, subscribe, don't miss anything we got going on. Peace.